there is a movement that carries us along and takes us into a realm where we shall be able to learn something and to achieve something that will be of benefit to many people, to us and to those whom we serve. Now this summer camp introduces you to another way of doing this kind of work. It started by being called family constellations. And of course we did family constellations. We placed representatives of members of a family, put them in a relationship to one another, and suddenly we realized that people were in contact with others whom they do not know. That there is a connection, a deep connection between those who represent them and those who are represented. And some said, well, that's something wonderful. We shall do now family constellations. And they did. And they did with a certain success. But were they in tune with these great forces that suddenly revealed themselves in a constellation? Were they able, by doing a constellation, to achieve something because they were clever, or whether they had learned a certain method, or did they disregard the greater forces at work? And family constellations began within the realm of psychotherapy. And therefore, many of those who did that work were psychotherapists or wanted to be psychotherapists. And suddenly, they placed a boundary around that work that limited it to psychotherapy and disregarded that what showed up by family constellations was something far beyond psychotherapy. It was in the service of life and the service of human relationships in a very special way. And when I started doing family constellations, I felt that I could not do it for a long time. I had seen it by other people, and I was even a representative, and I felt what it meant to be a representative, but I did not dare doing this work because I felt I had not understood what was really going on, and I was not actually taken into service by another greater force that revealed itself in this kind of work. And therefore, I waited And I wanted to get in tune with these forces. And the first thing that I had to understand was, why are there good people and bad people? Why do we distinguish between good people and bad people? And when we saw a constellation, it didn't make any difference who the representative was, whether it was a good person or a bad person. They were all able to be in tune with something greater. There were no differences there.